Hey friends, it is Kimberly back with another video. In today's video, we are going to explore a new topic, which is Labubus, if I'm even saying that correctly. If you are familiar with Beanie Babies of the 1990s, Labubus is a new emerging trend that is flooding the internet. Gen Zs love them. They are a surprise toy, and it is a known collectible item. Some of these Labubus even go for upwards to $5,000 to $10,000 at auctions. And for people like me that don't really collect figurines and toys, I'm here to explore why. I'm never judging why people do this, but I do want to know, and I do want to watch more videos to see and find out. I love the pink. I think the bows are super cute. The smiles, on the other hand, I'm not 100% sure if I would personally carry something that looked like that, just because when I was little, I used to turn around my dolls, like, you know, the Barbie dolls, away, like facing out from looking at me. So I personally feel like I would get really scared if I saw a Labubu looking at me at night. If you feel the same way too, comment below, but that's just my thoughts. So people are adding Labubus on top of their Birkins now, which is crazy because Birkins are already incredibly expensive. Birkins go upwards to $10,000, I think, for the cheapest one. So you're adding a Labubu on top of a Birkin, so a collectible on top of a collectible. So they have become this status symbol, like a status quo type of situation.
This is your sign to take your Labubu to the nail salon. Maybe it's just me, but I'm a millennial. I grew up in the era of trolls, of Beanie Babies, of collecting little toys. It means a lot to me. They have sentimental value. This particular Labubu was my very first one I got last year for my birthday from my bestie Suki. The thing about Suki and me is we both love a good glow up. We love our skincare, fashion, beauty, makeup, all of it. We're obsessed. So I was like, you know what? I don't even care what anybody says. I'm a grown adult woman, and if I want to give my Labubu a glow up, I'm gonna give my Labubu a glow up. I brought her into my girl Crystal at Lumi Nail Salon. She is such a genius. Look at this handwork. Its cheeks are glowing. Oh my gosh, this is totally a 10 out of 10.
So I am a creative person. I respect creativity. I love the fact that she's happy and that she's taking her Labubu out, giving it a spa day, if you will. And her caption says, I'm an adult and I could do whatever I want, which is true. If you are an adult, you could do whatever you want with your adult money, and you shouldn't really care about anyone judging you. The thing with if you are carrying around a small doll with you on your purse, you want to be seen. So if you are already owning one, you probably don't care about doing things such as going to a spa and taking your Labubu out for a spa day. I personally have never heard of such a thing, but I'm not here to judge. I just think that's really interesting, and I think it's really fun. So it's kind of reminiscent of when people go to the Jellycat store, and I've never done that before, but I've seen videos like that, and kind of role play getting a Jellycat, if you will. So I think that's really fun.
What can I say? Take off the foo-foo. How you talking shit about me? Can't even outdress my Labubu. Nana boo-boo, I go cuckoo.
So the Labubus are wearing designer clothing now. That is insane. I think the Labubus wearing the designer clothing kind of is a lot. I don't know if I would take time to buy a Labubu and on top of that put designer clothing on my Labubu. But hey, if you are at this point, it is more of a status symbol, and that's how I am seeing it right now.
My daughter bought a Labubu, but we can't tell if it's real or fake.
I'm gonna be honest, if I were to see your Labubu or Labubu in person, I wouldn't be able to tell if it's real or fake. I live in a small town in the middle of Virginia. I don't think I would be able to tell. So if you're someone that's rocking a Labubu, I'd be like, yeah, okay, get it. I don't think I'd be able to tell if it's a fake Labubu or a real Labubu. I think that you're probably purchasing it because you think it's cute, and if you think it's cute at the end of the day, that is all that matters.
Okay, I'm just gonna get one, all right? It's just one, all right? How bad could one be? It's not that expensive. It's not, well, I mean, I have to get it a friend, right? I mean, who's he gonna talk to? He's gonna get bored. And you know, what if they get sick of each other? You know, they need a third guy. And honestly, I have 3. I might as well get the whole set, you know? I mean, like...
I see the cuteness factor involved in it. I like the different colors. As someone that's very creative, I can see why people do this. And it's a collectible. The thing about collectibles is you can't just buy just one. You have to collect them all. It's like Pokemon. I grew up in that era. I collected Pokemon toys, Pokemon cards, Pokemon games. I was the Nintendo era girly. So I understand why people collect these, and it's this generation's version of a Beanie Baby or Pokemon. Thank you so much, friends, for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, comment down below. Would you get a Labubu? Do you like them, or are you completely against them? Some people say they're kind of scary, but what are your thoughts? Have a great rest of your day. Subscribe to follow for more commentaries. See ya!